Welcome to the Soon Podcast.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Soon Podcast. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Amanda Lynn, and we are two sisters living two different lives, coming together and just gabbing about what is going on in both of our worlds.
Correct. So today we have our fall episode, and we are back to being apart from each other. I'm in San Diego. Maybe I'll see you in a month. And what's new with your life this week?
Right. Well, as everyone can see, I've still not finished my wallpaper project, but I did decide that I was going to finish it this weekend. So I already started painting. I'm putting like a little trim here. So I just started painting those today. I'm going to put them on the wall. Then I just need to paint the wall. So I'm going to get it done this weekend. I'm going to.
Amazing. It's
No.
about time.
I know. It's also about time that Alyssa and I get backdrops because, I feel like this is so distracting.
It's not the vibe.
It's not the vibe at all, but that's okay. Other than that, I know my hair is not giving right now because I just blow dried it and I haven't styled it, so it's a little frizzy,
She's really, really pissing me off right now. I mean, if you're watching, she has like her hair down. It's really cute. It's freshly washed. And my hair, I can't fucking get it where I want it to go to save my life today.
Well,
And
I'm
I'm working out after this. So I'm like, what can I do? I'm just going to put it up in a bun. We both did soft makeup. And then she comes out with her hair freshly washed, blow dried, and then she puts on these sunglasses or glasses.
eye makeup. I'm not gonna do eye makeup because I'm still painting my office.
And so I just feel like she's pissing me off. And then she's going to talk to you guys about her hair not being done when my hair looks like this.
I'm just giving it a call out because I want everyone to know that I got my hair done last week. I got it lightened for fall.
She's trying to be like me.
I know. Mom actually dropped me off at Starbucks at work the other day and I walked out and she's like, "Oh, Alyssa." And I was like, "Oh my God." So now I feel like you have to dye your hair a different color.
We'll see, but I don't think so. Yeah. So that's new with you. You got your hair done.
That's new with me. I'm in a wedding next week, so I'm just buttoning everything up for that. I'm hopefully going to squeeze in a bout of Botox this weekend because Lord knows I need it. And that's pretty much what's going on in my life.
Anyways, so this week we are finally home for like the next couple months. So it's time to buckle down, do our triathlon training. It's in a month.
Right.
I have to run 3 miles and I've only ever ran a mile and I hated every second of it. So it's a little daunting to know that I have to triple that in a month. But after Tahoe, I feel like we swam a lot in the open waters and I enjoyed every second of it. It is not scary. I didn't see a single damn fish.
Tahoe is the best.
Yes. And so now I feel a lot more comfortable in open water swimming. So we'll see. Hopefully we can just keep it up with that. And yeah, our 2-year anniversary is coming up on Tuesday.
Claps, snaps for that.
I heard that the youngins are doing this now.
Yeah.
They're clapping with their pointer and their thumb.
I mean, it's kind of fun. It's kind of spunky. Anyways, 2-year anniversary to the best week of Alyssa's life and one of the worst weeks of my life to make it about myself because that is when I got food poisoning that I was out cold for 2 solid weeks. But
she decided to get food poisoning the night before my wedding.
Yeah, it was literally, if anyone doesn't know the story, I'll make it quick because I know we have a lot to go over, but I got food poisoning right before Alyssa's wedding from sushi and I was so sick. I was terrified to tell Alyssa. So her husband got me some, what is it?
Zofran,
so that way I would stop feeling nauseous. I literally woke up took the Zofran, got through the wedding. I got home. Like, I was like, at the wedding, I was like, I am back. Like, I was drinking. I did my speech. I freaking nailed it. I had like the best time. And then I got home or to our Airbnb and I was so sick. And then I was so sick for like 2 weeks after that, like disgustingly ill. I lost 8 pounds. It was, I mean, low key great. But, so
It was
yeah,
very selfish.
it was very selfish. No, it was literally traumatizing, but I still think that it's so crazy that I like rallied for the day and then my body was like, you're actually deceased. I don't know what it
I
was. It was,
know.
and I was so excited. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh
And
my
it,
god, I don't know what I would have done if you missed my wedding.
imagine if I had to miss your wedding. So
I would
there
have made you wear a diaper rather
I
than
would
miss
I
my
would never
wedding.
miss your wedding, and I didn't. I literally didn't. I was on my deathbed and I did not miss it, and I actually knocked it out of the park. And that is just, a shout out to Zofran. I love you with my whole heart. And if anyone has food poisoning before, the most important day of your sister's life, then, ask your doctor for that. And this is not
Yeah.
medical advice.
Ugh. But you just said ask your doctor. That's all you can do in life. Well,
Okay.
let's get to today's topic, which is fall fashion.
All
A
set?
little bit
Mm,
a little bit of try or trash, maybe, if we can.
okay, trash. A little this, a little that.
Okay, you need to bring it down. I know you told me I need to bring my energy up,
Yeah,
but you are snapping and clapping and fucking
I've been up since 5 a.m. for absolutely no reason. I walked the dogs. I went on a run. I went
a
to a garage.
run.
I mean, Alyssa, I don't know why you have to call me out. I was excited. I'm going to call it a run. I went to a garage sale this morning with Martini. I was walking Martini, our dog, and then my mom was walking my other dog, Lollipop. And we went to this garage sale. It was in our neighborhood. On our way back, there were two really big, like rambunctious dogs, and Martini didn't have her proper collar on. And so I was really nervous that she wasn't going to listen to my commands. So I ran her home and felt bad that I left my mom with my other dog, like stranded. And so I ran back. So, like, I would call that a run.
I can't I can't believe you just told everyone you went for a run.
That's a run. It was probably like half a mile.
This is what I'm dealing with, you guys. Good God.
So that's what it is. I've been on one this morning.
Oh,
But let's get right into it. So today we are talking all things fall fashion.
yes.
Ding. Fall
Tell
fact.
us tell us what we need to do this fall, what we need to avoid. What's the haps?
Let's start off with the themes of this fall. I feel like we're really moving away from like the modern wear that we've seen. Like we've seen a lot of structure, we've seen a lot of blazers. We're really moving away from that this fall. We're kind of going towards like moody cozy. So like I'm feeling it's very like cozy country. So you're gonna see a lot of Western wear, which I am so here for. And then I feel like we're going on the other spectrum of like dark academia. So it's like we're still playing with those mini skirts. We're still playing with like chunky cardigans. Like really feel like it's like, a cozy, cool version of Rory from Gilmore Girls.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's your dream.
I can't say she had the best style, but
Yeah, but like pretend like she was like cool,
I
cool girl, but
understand.
like she's where'd she go? Yale? Harvard?
She went to Yale and she went to Chilton High School.
Yeah. Well, we're not talking about Charlton High School.
Well, she had
But
a plaid
Yale,
skirt
like,
there.
think like, yeah, plaid skirt, like cool, cozy, like that kind of vibe is very much in right now. And I feel like one of the fall formulas that we're seeing for outfits, which is trending right now, you're probably seeing it everywhere, is the polo with the boxer
Mhm.
shorts with like a high boot. Okay. If it's too hot for you where you live, you're wearing a loafer right now. So I feel
Mm.
like going to be the go-to look that we're seeing a lot is those jersey polos that are like they have the collar, they have the stripes. I just bought one if anyone was wondering.
And they're not tight because I'm picturing like Abercrombie Hollister polo 2008
Oh,
and you're
no.
saying chunky,
I feel like
oversized.
everything right now is going to be a boxy fit. Like
I think it's more giving Hogwarts.
everything's comfy. You think it's giving Hogwarts? It's not giving
You
Hogwarts.
know, the chunky stripes.
I mean, okay, that's fine. Um, whatever it draws your mind to.
It's true.
So that is what we're going to be seeing a lot of right now. I feel like in terms of outerwear, we are moving away from, like I said, moving away from like the blazers and the structured fit and going for like a cropped trench. So, your favorite trench coat, it's long, it's great, it's streamlined. We're going for a cropped, boxier version of that. We're loving like the big, oh my God, what are they called? We're loving the big collars, chunky collars. You're going to see a lot of flipped cuffs with patterns. I know we're going to see a lot of pattern play this fall with the stripes, with the plaid. There's just going to be a lot of that. Any questions?
I'm just a little mad. This is why, I use Newly. So this summer I went to a garage sale and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a blazer for fall. I don't have one.
Right.
Finally got one that I love. And now you're saying blazer out.
Okay, I don't think blazers are out. They're just not the main focus as they have been like previous falls. I don't think that blazers will ever be out. I feel like they're timeless, but I do think it depends on the style of your blazer. Like if your blazer's not oversized, like Hailey Bieber vibes, then
Yeah.
yeah, I would keep it in your closet for
Yeah.
a reason.
No, it's only oversized. That's all I do.
So, another thing that is coming back full circle, you know what I'm going to say? It's the poncho.
Coming back, when was that ever in?
Like, when we were children. I feel like we wore
Mm,
ponchos a lot.
I don't know why that was.
So, we are seeing a lot of ponchos again, but not the ponchos that we were wearing way back when. These ones are way more slouchy. They're like an off the shoulder, they're knit. We're seeing a lot of fringe, okay? So it's giving like early to mid 2000s, but in a way chicer way. And we'll post some photos of what I'm referring to. But I feel like this ties back to the Western wear vibe
Hmm.
all is that you're going to see a lot of like leather oversized jackets with the fringe. Okay. You're going to see suede oversized jackets with the fringe. You're going to see ponchos with the fringe. Okay. So the fringe is back.
It's crazy that you're saying Western is in and academia.
Yeah. I told you it's two different aesthetics for fall.
It's crazy.
You can be more than one girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
Thank you. Okay, so moving on to our pants. So obviously, we're still going to be tying in like our boxer shorts, but wearing them with a chunky boot. Like I'm saying, like I'm talking about like the Fry Campus boot, chunky cowboy boot, all of those vibes. We're also, I'm going to say it now, I think that the skinny jean is creeping back in, not on its own, but with a boot. Okay, I feel like boots are like the moment this fall. They're back. I mean, I feel like it's been like sneakers with everything.
Hmm.
And I think that we're coming back full circle to like the Fry Campus boot, like I mentioned, a cowboy boot, like I mentioned, and then also you're seeing a lot of hunter boots. So I feel like we're going to be tying our boots with our skinny jeans. So if you kept them in your closet and you didn't throw them away, snaps for you because you can bring them back out this fall and wear them with your boot. Don't wear them with anything else. Okay. The next thing that we're seeing, so this is a new ish trend. I feel like we've been seeing like a lot of like the parachute pants, but right now we're seeing a lot of the balloon pants, which are even bigger. So they're like really big, really slouchy, really cool. I feel like this is a trend that's going to scare a lot of people, and it's probably not one that I would invest in. But I think that it could be fun if you do a newly or if you find one for a really good price point. I do think that the balloon pant is something that you can wear this fall and it will really like elevate your wardrobe. It'll totally change up your bottoms and give you like a fresh fall look and make you feel on trend and cool. And they're comfy. Like they're so comfy because they're huge. So who doesn't
This is
want?
like a harem pant.
Yes, it is, but it's a
This
little
is
bit.
terrible. I don't
No, it's
recommend
not.
this.
I don't know what you're looking at, Melissa, but
If
what
I look up balloon pant, it's scary bad. There's people doing yoga.
Alyssa, they're not bad. No. So don't listen to Alyssa. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I
And
think just stick with barrel jeans. That's my advice.
I just feel like they're almost a chicer barrel jean. They're just a barrel jean trouser, if you will.
It looks really scary. I don't know, guys. I don't know about that one. For
Okay.
me,
Well,
you'll have to post some pics because I'm
I'll,
confused.
I'll post some pics. You're not getting the vibe and you're kind of bringing the vibes down like a lot.
No, I liked all the other vibes. I love Western. I love like the academia, the chunky sweater. And I think it's super easy to wear like a little skirt and a chunky sweater. I think it's with boots. Like,
And
I
a bit
think that,
going.
I think it looks cute and flattering. Like, it gives you like that chunkiness with like some fun skirt. So you're showing a little leg or, whatever. So I think it's flattering and cute.
I agree that it's flattering. I also feel like this fall, everything that we're seeing, like I mentioned, is oversized and chunky. So I really feel like this fall is going to be all about comfort and not forcing yourself to wear something that you feel miserable in, like a super tight outfit, anything like that. It's all about like the relaxed fit, being comfortable, being cozy. Like it's legit fall. You want to be in a chunky knit cozy. You want to look like you just rolled out of bed. And I
All
think that
I'm thinking is free
people,
people.
yeah, I feel like it's very free people-y, you know?
Hmm.
Okay. So,
So what are we talking about shoes? Because I know you said those big like fry boots. I personally can't. I just can't be spending all this money. And so I'm just gonna stick with my cowboy boots. But tell us more about the other shoe versions.
okay, so I do want to circle back to the Fry campus boot because I was the same way. I wanted them so bad. I tried to find them on Poshmark. They are very expensive. Do you know where I ended up finding them?
Hmm.
Just Fab. I'm not kidding. They were a steal. And I got the plain tan ones. I got the black ones with the buckles. So I feel like you're going to find a lot of options this fall that are not the Fry boot, but you get what I'm saying. Use it as
Yeah.
of reference, your inspo. But I'm sure that Steve Madden, I'm sure that everyone else is going to come out with a less expensive option. And the ones that I've been wearing from Just Fab are literally so comfortable. Like I love wearing them. I love wearing a little boot. I feel like I'm clomping around. Like I feel like SpongeBob in his boot episode, which we'll post. And at first I was like, I hate this. I feel like I have huge feet. And then I was like, I love this. I feel like I'm stomping.
Stomping.
Yeah. And it's nice.
Okay.
So we're going for that. I know I already mentioned the cowgirl boots, but they are so back. Like they are so back right now. I feel like they were kind of out, like kind of giving Taylor Swift for a while. But they're back. Okay. And we like it. We love it. Pair them with everything. But I feel like one thing that we do need to talk about is our sneakers.
Hmm.
So I do still think, you don't have to throw your sneakers away. I think that we're seeing them a lot less this fall and winter because we've been wearing sneakers. It's been all about the Sambas. Everyone's seen the Sambas. Am I over the Sambas? Yes. Do I have 25 pairs that I'm still going to wear? Yes, of course, because I love them. I like that they're like an easy slip on. They kind of go with everything. But I feel like if you're also over the Sambas and you want something a little bit new, I'm going to give you a couple of sneakers that I'm super, super, super vibing with. So, one shoe that I've been loving is the Puma Speed Cat. And, like, did I ever think that I would say that I'm, like, really vibing with a Puma? No. But I feel like they're kind of revamping their shoe category, and they're really cool. I think that a trend for sneakers that we're seeing right now is literally getting those shoes that look like, what are people calling them? Like a soccer, what are they called? Like a soccer cleat.
Cleat?
Yes. I feel like the cleats are in for this fall. And then one other shoe that I love, so this is a shoe that I've been wearing, like, probably more than my Sambas, but it's the Onitsuka Tigers. They're so cool. They kind of give the same vibe as a Samba, but I just think that they're a little bit sleeker and a little less trendy. Not everyone has them, but they still kind of give that easy to wear everyday vibe.
Okay. I can't lie, I never bought any of those, like those like sleek sneakers. So, number 1, I mean, I don't have big feet, but like they're in half. And so I just don't want things that are going to elongate my feet even more, you know? And then of course, I like roominess so that I'm not constricting my toes. I need a good toe splay in my shoe. So
Yeah.
that is one thing that I will say.
Okay, well, Alyssa and I are very much on different wavelengths when it comes to our shoe selection. I'm gonna stick with the ones that I mentioned, and you can wear whatever the hell you want.
Are ballet flats still in?
I'm having like a hard time with this because I think that ballet flats are a classic. They're a staple. I think have we gone a little overboard with the ballet flat trend? Yes, of course, because we always ruin everything. So I think like tone your ballet flat wear down just a notch, but I do still think we're wearing them for fall.
Okay. And per last year as well, we are still not doing ankle boots.
No. I have a hatred for ankle boots that is probably a stronger flame than my hatred for many other things in this world. I think they cut your legs in half. I think that they make you look like a literal stump. I don't like them and I don't support them. So I only would ever support an ankle boot if you're covering it with a jean so you can't see your.
Mhm.
Why are we seeing your ankles in the fall? Why? We don't need to. We're not doing that. So no, I stand for a mid, under the knee boot, over the knee boot, or don't wear a boot.
Okay. Strong feelings. Alrighty. What's
Feelings about those. So does Morgan McGraw. So if you don't know Morgan Stewart, Morgan McGraw, look up her stance on ankle boots, and then you'll side with me.
oh my lord.
So I'll just say a few more things that I'm seeing moving out are going to be, like I mentioned, the blazers with the structure. I think that we're really just moving into our baggy girl era. So it's like get yourself your Hailey Bieber, oversized, chunky blazer, and wear that on repeat. I don't think we're throwing away our structured blazers, but I think we're just hanging them up. We're just putting them on
Yes.
pause. We're going for comfort over modern, sleek vibes. Okay. We're not really seeing modern and sleek this season. Another thing that I'm personally tired of seeing, and I think we should stop immediately, is the elevated sweats. Okay. I love a sweatsuit. Love it, love it, love it. You don't need to be putting a blazer over your sweatsuit. Okay. I don't want to see the Lululemon leggings with a baggy hoodie and a blazer on top. We're done with it.
Mm.
The chunky dad shoe. Like, let's leave that in 2023 where it started, and let's move on. If you're going to wear sweats, wear sweats. You don't need to make it look chic, okay? That's it.
Okay. I feel like I've seen you do this with your trench coat.
I feel like a trench coat is different than a blazer.
Okay. Okay. Damn. Damn with the trench coats.
So we're still vibing with trench coats right now. So you can wear your sweats with a trench coat because I feel like that's also comfort and style. You're not trying to like make it look chic, I feel like it's just like that's the blazer thing is like wearing sweats with heels, right?
Mm.
They're two different vibes. feel like it depends on your trench coat, but again, just make it feel cohesive. You're going to the same place, all parts of your outfit. That's
Okay.
okay.
Well, so I have a few rapid fire
Okay.
try or trash for you, and then I'll talk about what I'm thinking about this fall and maybe just want to touch on quickly.
Okay.
So, Halloween home decor, try or trash,
Ooh, okay.
pumpkin pillows.
I think it really depends on the pumpkin pillow. I feel like I stand behind I like everyone knows those viral like candy cane pillows that I think Pottery Barn launched a year or two ago. So if it's like a stitched pumpkin pillow or an all velvet pumpkin pillow, think like classy chic pumpkin pillow. Sure, that's great. I
What
don't
about a boucle?
That's fine. I think that's fine, but
Okay.
I feel like I don't stand behind like a polyester print on canvas pumpkin
Mhm.
pillow. Okay, white back, printed front. Just don't do it, okay?
I agree. And then how about a nice sign? Maybe a sign that says, "It's fall, y'all."
You know I'm going to say don't put a goddamn sign anywhere in your house. You don't need them. Everyone knows it's fall. It's literally fall. It's a season that everyone in
What
the world
about one that says, "Boo, the witch is in"?
I don't hate like a a Halloween sign. Like if you
You
have a
just said you did.
no, I'm not saying it's Halloween. I'm saying it's like it's boo. Like boo's cute. If it's a cute boo, put it out. I like that. I feel like Halloween's kind of like it goes above the rules because you kind of
Yeah.
have to be tacky and like fun with it depending on the vibe. I mean, maybe if that's your only Halloween decor, like don't get something else, or if you're picking between a sign and like a metal skeleton, like let's go with the skeleton. Let's go with something a little bit cooler. I feel like a sign is just like, do you need it? Do you need to spend your money on something that is literally telling the people who walk in your home what they're experiencing in the world right now? Like, no, we don't need to tell them it's Halloween.
What if it says grateful for Thanksgiving?
No, 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 we're not doing grateful. We're not doing thankful. We're not doing welcome to my home. We are literally throwing those in the trash. Take them, gather them up, throw them in the trash because we don't need to tell people that. I would hope that your guests that come in your home know that you're a grateful person. And if they don't, then don't have them over.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Okay. Fall garland.
Yeah, I love garland. I love greenery. I love stems. It kind of depends on the garland. I mean, I feel like I'm more of like a subtle greenery kind of gal versus like, maybe your garland doesn't need to have six pumpkins in it and pampas grass and twigs and those little spirally things that you see.
Leaves.
Leaves is great. Leaves are great. That's fine. You can have leaves.
I
Just
like the ones with the pumpkins in them.
then I feel like, you know what? I'll say this once and I'll say it again. Do whatever you want in your home. I feel like, especially when it comes to holidays, everyone should be having fun for holidays. I feel like it's your one time, if you're trying to stick to an aesthetic in your house, holidays is when you can be like, fuck it, I'm gonna put some pumpkins on garland. Would I? No, no, I probably wouldn't. But if you want to get pumpkin garland, get your pumpkin garland.
Have fun unless it's a sign that says it's fall, y'all.
Yeah, have so much fun in your own home. Do what you want, but absolutely don't put a sign up, please.
Okay, here's the last one for this category. PSL.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah,
I drink them.
pumpkin spice.
I drink them all the time. I don't think that it's overdone. It is overdone, but I love how overdone it is because I feel like it's part of the season. Like
It's
it's
a
like
staple.
actual seasonal part of like fall that people look
Yes.
forward to, and I think that that's fun. I like that you can't get, like, a pumpkin spice latte all the time. I like that you can't get your pumpkin creamer all the time, just like you can't get, like, a peppermint mocha all the time. I mean, at least I
Yeah.
don't think you can, but I think it's fun, I think it's cute, and I think if you like your pumpkin spice lattes, then keep on drinking them.
I agree, and I'm a not candy corn
Oh my
girly.
god.
And Nut Pods, which is a very clean creamer, came out with a candy corn creamer. And I can attest, it is delicious. And I love having a jar of candy corns mixed with peanuts. Get your
You
fats, mix them with the carbs. Don't just eat the carbs on their own, you know? So I'm a fan of that in the house.
hack. That's a good hack. I personally hate candy corn more than anything, almost as much as I hate ankle boots. Um, but I love that you love them.
It's so good. Okay, so I guess just keeping up with the rapid fire here, I just wanted to name a couple things that I'm going to discourage this fall. Okay,
Mm, okay.
so number one is cycle syncing workouts. Have you heard of this?
No, but my flow tells me like that's a good time to work out. You are probably feeling very strong today. And I'm always like, I'm not.
Yeah, and I think that's fine. Listen to your body. And feel it out. There are certain times in your cycle where you're like, I just want to take it easy. That's fine. But I think that we've gone overboard with our cycles. It's like, okay, we don't only need to do yoga during this part of our cycle. We don't only need to strength train during this part of our cycle. It's more important to be consistent and to listen to your body. So if it says you should be feeling strong and you're not feeling strong, you need to take it easy, you know? So that's just my rapid little spiel. I'd rather you be consistent and tune into your body than forming everything around your cycle. I think this is a part of us. I think you should not let it rule your life, but just listen to your body. So that's
I like
one
that.
thing. Number two, there is a prenatal out there that is really grinding my gears. A lot of people I know are taking this prenatal. It is influencer backed and it is one of the worst prenatals out there. It does not have the nutrients that you need for you and your baby. It is completely lacking. There's a reason why I think it's one or two a day, and really good prenatals are usually 4 to 6 a day. Like it is lacking these nutrients.
Okay.
So I just want everyone to be aware that if you see an influencer, talking about this prenatal that they love to take, just do your research and you can easily compare a really good prenatal. You can put it into ChatGPT and say, does this prenatal meet all of the needs that I need? And so I'm not going to call it out,
Why?
but if
Good. I think you should tell people what you don't recommend.
I personally would not take Ritual as a prenatal for myself at
Okay.
all. Have you heard of Ritual?
Yeah, I actually have. I feel like it's all over everything. And
Literally.
I feel like that is a good call out for people who wouldn't know. Like I would see it and be like, oh my God, so and so is taking this. Like, let me take it. So
Yes.
I think that it's good to know that you personally wouldn't recommend that for your own self. So I like that call out.
I
Call them
would
out.
be so I just don't want people taking this willy-nilly. I think you should do better research into your prenatal. So, just FYI, I have personal friends that take it and I'm just like shocked. And so I don't want the world thinking that it's the best prenatal out there. So
Okay.
for myself, it's a no. All right. Next up, which I would love to talk about this further in depth, but blindly taking probiotics.
Okay.
So people are loving probiotics. You can get probiotic yogurt, you can get just a regular probiotic, and that is fine. I love probiotics, but blindly taking them, specifically if you have gut issues, is very scary. It is literally could make things 10 times worse.
Mhm.
And so I love getting a GI map. So if you have a lot of gut issues, specifically bloating, and it's just out of control bloating, I would get a GI map test done, and that looks at the bacteria that is in your gut. And so that'll tell you if you can take a probiotic or if you already have a lot of overgrowth in your gut. Because if you have overgrowth of certain bugs, you're not going to want to keep feeding that with probiotics. You're going to want to chill out and take something else, maybe an antimicrobial, talk to a functional health practitioner. But I just want to say, so I have my closest friends, they're loving this brand called Coconut Colt, and it's a probiotic um type of yogurt situation. I don't know. It sounds really yummy and it's a little expensive, but it's yummy. And one of my other good friends has SIBO. And so that is what you want to be careful about. And I had to text her separately and I was like, they're recommending this. I would say it's a no for you because you have SIBO. So that is when your gut has those overgrowth of bugs. And so I'm
Oh.
like, just FYI. So it just wanted me to give a shout out that I think probiotics are really great if you don't have gut issues. If you do have gut issues, get them checked out before you're just blindly taking probiotics. If you do want to blindly take a probiotic, there is a specific one strain that will not feed SIBO, and it will still also help repopulate good gut bacteria. And that is called Saccharomyces boulardii. And that is the only one I would recommend taking without getting your gut checked out if you have gut issues.
Okay.
Yes. So I just wanted to do a quick little spiel about that. Those are my ins and outs for this fall. And yeah, I think that was a lot of information for the
That
people.
is a lot of information, and we love you, and we just want you all to have the best fall that you possibly can have. And that is all for this episode.
Yeah, I think so. Amanda and I both have the same book for our book club right now. So if you guys want to read along, I think we'll talk about it for our report podcast, maybe, or maybe the next one. What's it called again?
It's called Broken Country, and I am not gonna lie, I didn't read like anything about it. I didn't vote for this book for this month. And I was kind of annoyed when we picked it because I was like, what is this about? Like, I don't want to read Broken Cut. Like, what the heck? And so I was listening to it on Audible. And at first I was like, I don't know if I can get into it. I almost stopped reading it. Everyone,
Really?
I'm just going to say this is the first book that I voted a 10 out of 10 on our book club.
Wow.
So I highly recommend it. I think that it's a really interesting read and a good read and something different from what I'm used to, but I like the way that it was written and I think that the story is well told.
Amazing. Well, I actually lied. So I don't think we'll discuss that for this next report because that's next week and I haven't even started this book. But maybe for the October report, everyone can read it and we can
Yeah,
talk
so
about
if
it.
you guys need a new book to read, Broken Country, you can be part of our little book club that we have going on and let us know what you think. Let us know if you liked it as
Yes.
much as I did. I'm interested to see what you think.
So before we leave and send off, we obviously have to talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty
Of course.
finale. It happened. I was shook because I was just relaxing and I was like, oh, it's Wednesday. I'll turn on The Summer I Turned Pretty. Did not know that it was the finale.
I didn't know either. Alyssa had to text me and I was like, I was dodging TikTok and Instagram left and right because I didn't end up watching it until Thursday night and everyone posted everything. It's if you're a poster of like the end of a season, just stop doing that shit, okay?
I
It
mean,
look
we posted, but we posted a couple days after, like Saturday,
yeah,
and it
like
came out Wednesday.
give people at least a day to watch it. My goodness. So anyways, I was pretty peeved by that because I essentially knew what was gonna happen, but whatever. I thought that it was cute. This is a spoiler. um, I thought that it was really cute and sweet. I'm so glad that they ended up together. I'm actually really annoyed that they're making it a movie. Like I'm excited to watch the movie, but
Mhm.
I just don't understand what happened to just like finishing a show strong and like letting people be happy with the show that they saw. Like why do we now have to wait for a movie to come out to watch the end of like their love story. I think it's weird. Why didn't they just
Yeah,
make it?
they did too much Paris. They did too much
Yeah.
whatever when what they needed to do was add an extra episode and maybe or like break up those Paris things and get Conrad in there sooner
Or
and
just
just
make
be like 1 year later and now Conrad's going to visit her. Like, why did we need to watch Belly? I don't know.
Paris. Like,
Whatever.
we already have Emily in Paris. We don't need another Paris show. So I think looking back now that we know what we know, I think that they were clearly dragging it out so that way they could announce the production of the movie. And now people
Mhm.
obviously are going to watch the movie. So,
Yeah.
I mean, good job on them from a monetary side. I'm sure that
Mhm.
do numbers, but from a consumer, just make it a show. Just, like, let me watch what I'm watching. I don't wanna have to deal with it.
Yeah. I was very happy with the finale for the most part. I thought it was spicy. I thought it was fun. Um I actually liked Belly's Bob. Everyone is hating it.
I like her Bob. I think it's cute, and I like the change of her character. I know it was to clearly show that she is, like, grown as a person. It's fine. I think she was being a little fucking annoying, in the beginning. The end, I was like, "Finally, you're being cute again," but she was trying to be too Parisian, and she's just not, you know? She's not.
Well, I love how it was all about her growth, but then she literally had the love of her life come visit her and they make love. And then she's going to throw a tantrum and like not communicate. And she was just like, I think you should leave. Had him leave, only to realize that she needs to chase after him onto a train. So I'm like, did you actually grow up, Belly?
No, because she's still,
No.
like, only 22, so, you
I
know.
know, I know. So, but that was just a little annoying. It's like the whole episode was about, oh, Belly's change. And then, like, just go to bed, talk about it in the morning over breakfast. Like, chill out.
At least treat the guy to breakfast.
Yeah, I think like they could have talked things over and maybe had like a little, like, oh, is this even real, over breakfast, and then have him leave to go to his conference. And then she could have ran to him on the train.
Yeah, but don't make it like
Why'd they
it
have
was
to ruin the moment?
exactly what happened when he told her that he loved her on the beach, and she just, like, didn't respond and left and then cried. I'm like, "Billy, like, come on." So, anyways, I hope that the wedding is better and the movie's
I
better.
want a way better dress than what they gave her. I
And
understand
ring.
she was a baby, but
Give her a better ring. My god, Jeremiah, like, you're a nepo baby. Like, what were you thinking?
he didn't have a choice. He didn't ask his daddy for the money.
Yeah, well, again, that's why they shouldn't have gotten married because he had no balls. So, anyways, I'm glad that they're not getting married. I'm glad that she's marrying Conrad. I hope that the ring is great. I hope that the wedding is great. And I'm excited to talk about it when the time comes.
I know. She said it's gonna come out this year, but I feel like it's gonna come out in Christmas or something.
Yeah. And, if you don't go watch it the day that it comes out, you'll just see it all
Yeah.
on TikTok.
It's true. It's true. I'm off social media anyways right now. There's a lot going on in the world that I just need a break from opinions and sadness. So I also
Sure.
recommend that too. Just give yourself a little break off social media right now.
I love it. Okay, well, that is officially our episode, and we will see you next week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Talk soon.